Okay, sorry about that. Let me turn this around so I can get it right. Trying to get everything, doing it from my phone. I hope nobody don't beep in. Let's see how we got this. All right, let me turn the other light so we can, let me see, I can get the comments, live chat thing over here. And that's good. So everything is good. Let's see. All right. I think everything is good. All right. So what I'm doing today is that I wanted to go live and talk to y'all a little bit. I got a light, put some more light on. And while I am preparing tonight's dinner, I'm gonna go ahead and wash a couple dishes. But I have not been live with you all in a minute, and I say I'm ready to go ahead and get some live footage with you all. Good afternoon, everybody. I know I don't usually come on this time, so I don't know who's gonna pop on. But I am preparing dinner. It's something that I wanted to cook, wanted to have, so I decided to just go ahead and put it in my Instapot. Be done in a couple hours, and I don't do nothing else to it. I like to smoke. I believe he did. And my husband got his plate today. So I'll post a picture of the plate. I hope I took a picture of the plate. So I'm going to try to wash up these couple of dishes that I have and get this out the way. And yeah. And we'll see what the Lord says, because I might have a little scripture for you, not for sure. Don't know yet. I'm thinking about what my father-in-law said he was reading about Pharaoh. He was talking about something about the Pharaoh, so I might talk about a little bit of that. Not for sure. We'll see what the Lord said. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to get this done over here. Have a clean kitchen. No dishes and none of that stuff, so I can clean up this meat and get that ready. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and start cooking this smoked turkey in this Instapot over here. So let me see, can I make sure y'all can see me? And I'm gonna get my tablet to make sure y'all can see everything and hear me clearly. I know the lighting is kind of off a little bit. All right, let's see. Okay, so they say I'm live. I'm gonna post it on here and turn my volume down. See if I can see in the comments, because sometimes it doesn't pop up on there, and I want to make sure I get everybody comments. And I'm going to share this. Let me go ahead and share it right now. See, let me share it. Facebook. Let's see, can we get this thing right? There you go. There we go. All right, so we got it back. So let me see, can I get this back up on here correctly and everything tightened so it won't fall off. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so let's see who's on. Thank you all for tuning in and being a part of this live. I want to know where everybody doing, what they up to, what's going on. I am about to cook dinner, prepare everything in my Instapot. That's what we, take that off. We're going to have 2 minutes. I mean 2 hours on this, not 3. No, it's gonna be on. Oh. No. Sauteed. It's not. It's gonna be pressure cooked. I need to take it off, plug it back up. Okay, it's off right now. I don't want it on. So I'm gonna clean up these smoked turkey. I have some already that vacuum seal, and I don't want to take them out because I'm thinking about that. I can keep this vacuum seal since I already bought some new ones, and I probably vacuum seal the rest of it, the ones I don't use. So I bought 2 packs. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it off. Clean them, wash them all good, and drop that in there. Then I'm gonna start cutting up the veggies. So that's my idea. So I just wanted to see what's going on with everybody, and touch bases with you all because I haven't been on live in a minute. Put this over there, and just wanted to see what's going on. I don't know if I need all it. Yeah, I do need it. Yeah, I might just. Oh, that should be enough. Let's see how many pieces. I need some bigger pieces somewhere. Yeah. Throw that in there. So I'm gonna rinse this off. I like to rinse all my stuff off because the smoked meat is so good to put in your beans or anything like that. But I like to smoke it. I like to cook it and just have it in with some like veggies and a lot of onions. I'm an onion eater, so that's one thing I know I have to cook more of is onions. I'm gonna have to do more onions. Have to grow more onions, not cook. Grow more onions so I can have them. Yeah. So, got some carrots I need to clean off too. So these are going to be stored out and put them in a Ziploc bag for right now before I vacuum seal them. And then I go to the vacuum seal in a little bit. I got a bag right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in a Ziploc bag, and then I'll vacuum seal them in a little bit. And then I have some more, a couple more pieces to vacuum to store up. All right, so let's go ahead and rinse off these carrots. I got a pesky fly that came into the door. Yeah. So I was telling y'all not too long ago that, I'm doing preparation and preparing departure from this home into a new homestead coming up soon within a couple months. So I got a lot of packing to do, a lot of things to do to prepare. And it's a lot. It's a lot. If anybody know about moving and stuff, it's a lot. But it is possible and it can be done. It has to be done. So just got to do what I got to do. Sit there right there because I'm going to use my cutting board to cut up my veggies. I got some celery here. Got some onion. Texas pea sitting over here. Oh, all these are my, these are the coffee that's in here. I used to take them out and put them in a cup. And I save my coffee grounds. So, we turn this back over because I'm about to make more. Hot sauce. Put this up. Alright, so we good. Ready to roll over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and stick this meat in this pot. And not in that pot. Hold on 1 second. Not in that pot. Alright. In that pot. So let me rinse this off one more time. Alright. Alright. Stick the meat in this pot. Oh, Lord, I thought it was already in there. So I got quite a few pieces of meat in there. And that's going to be cooked down. It only takes 2.5 hours on my Instapot where everything goes in here. So I'm going to cut up the celery I had left. I need to go ahead and get that done. And so this celery, some of this I'm going to put in compost. So I set that to the side and rest of this in. I don't want to throw it away because it was drying out a little bit. And I said, we got to use this up. So let me rinse this off, wash this off. Because down in the in-between, the grooves of the celery, the spine of the celery, sometimes be dirty down there. You know, make sure you clean them real good down in the spine. So I'm going to chop this up. And I'm going to get ready to put that in it. Just like a dump, I'll put everything in this pot. And start it up and cook it. One of the secret ingredients for you don't have to put a lot of seasoning. Really, you don't have to put hardly any seasoning because it's smoked turkey. Smoked turkey holds a lot of seasoning already from the smokiness of it. So what I do, I like to put that Lipton onion soup mix in it. And that's it. I don't really put anything else in there because that smoked meat does it. But I always go to my complete seasoning. And I might put some onion tops in it. I had some onions already cut. Found out I had a couple of them in the refrigerator. Rinse these all, and I said, well, let me go ahead and cut these up first, and I might not need to cut up two. Now I get these big onions like this because I like to bake whole onions. I like to bake whole onions. So let's see. Get this top off right here. Take all this off. And I'm going to just start cutting up some of this onion in this pot. Rough chop. Nothing serious. Throw it all in the pot. Rough chop. Alright. Everything go in the pot over here. Move you to the side a little bit so you can see a little bit more. There you go. So I'm cutting up all this onion and gonna put it right in the pot. Rough chop. I love onions. I cook with onions. Most of everything I cook, you got an onion in it. And lately I only been eating one time a day, to tell you the truth. I don't know what's going on, but that's all I've been. Maybe it's the heat. Because a lot of times when we get hot, I don't have the desire to eat a lot, but just drink. So I make sure I try to stay hydrated. Okay, I got the carrots washed. Throw them in there. I get them, the baby carrots. So now, what I see, I think I'll put one more onion in there. So I'm going to cut up one more onion. I'll make this my scrap bin right here. Compost bin. Cut up one onion, because I already had 2 halves, so that'll probably give me 2 whole onions I put in this. Peels, everything go in this bowl right here. And I can use this to make some stock too. Some veggie stock, that all the scraps right here. Anything I scrap over here I can for the stock. Rinse out my onion, cut it up, throw it in the pot. Rough chop into the pot. Hello everybody, how are everybody doing? You know, some people getting off work, some people resting, some people strolling. So whenever you get the live or you see the live, hey, thank you for tuning in. Let me pull you back a little bit. Look like my body's too far on the camera. See if that's better. Yep, that's better. Okay, more onions on the pot. Now I'm going to look and see because it's a line that they say the max. And I think I'm almost there. So I think that's for water and everything too, because the pressure, it has to have room for the pressure. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a couple, one thing I wanted is potatoes in here anyway though. So I'm supposed to rough chop, but so I got to make these potatoes a little bit smaller. Now if not, if I don't put them in there, I can roast them and put them on the side. I might end up doing it because it's looking like I might not have room for those. So I might just roast these potatoes in the oven. because I didn't want them to go bad. Instead of putting them in my pot, because I'm meeting my level of my pot. So I think I'm gonna roast those potatoes. I'm gonna chop them up and roast them in the oven. So I'm gonna put this to the side. They're gonna be roasted in an aluminum pocket, and that'll be it. So now with this right here, I'm gonna set this up here. I'm just gonna add my Lipton onion soup mix. Or I got couscous. Maybe I'll put couscous instead of that with it. That one right here. That's empty. And I'm gonna put this all that on top. Let me see if I got another one. Probably just have one. So if I have one, I throw some of this in there too. Okay, that's good. And I want some pepper. So let me put some pepper in here too. All right. And that's it. Oh, my complete seasoning. I always like to throw complete seasoning, which I don't need. That's it. Nothing else goes in here. I'm going to add some water, which I can add broth, but I put the Lipton soup. So the only thing I do is put the broth, the water in it, and it'll make the broth in it. So when it's done, if I want to thicken it, I can just add my slurp, which that's like the juice from the pot and some cornstarch, or you can use flour. I usually use flour, and I mix it up. Yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm going to finish pouring this in here, which I could use a bigger cup of this. Hey, this glass was close by. I'm going to pull it up to the max, and I'm going to use that once I pull it up to the max. All right, so let's see. Yep, that's it. So everything is in here. I'm going to use my spoon to mix all this. Mix it properly. All right. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Okay, so that's done. So the only thing I'm going to do now is put the top on here. Oh, I got some scallions I can put in. But I think once it's done, I'll throw the scallions right on top of it. I like fresh scallions. I like it not so soft. So I'll throw that on there. But I do have some rosemary and thyme. Let's put a little bit of that on there. See, I find herbs and I'll throw it in a minute. Let's do that in it. All right. You see? It smells so good. Yes, it smells good. And I didn't put any garlic. I have garlic sitting right up here. Let's throw a couple cloves of garlic in there too. Oh, that'd be good. Throwing all the cloves of garlic. Yeah. Let's see, can we get a couple of these off of here? And we'll put them in there as well. All right. All right. So now, let me hit that down. And I'm going to cut this. Supposed to smush it down. All right. Get this wrap off of here. And I'll be done with this. And then I'm going to cut up these potatoes. I'm going to put it in a pocket. And I'm done. And that's going to be it. Okay. So I got 3 cloves of garlic right here. I'm going to wash these out, rinse it off. And I'm going to cut it just a little bit to throw in here. Not so much. But I am going to cut it just a little bit. Put it in here just a little bit. Okay. All right. All right. So we're going to chop that up. And that's it. And it'll cook up. So I'm finished with this. I have 2 more garlics over here. I'm going to throw this up here. All the scrap goes in my compost bowl. Not that paper. All right. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the top on it. On my Instapot. Make sure to get it here right. Sometimes I can fumble with this. There you go. I heard it. So now, let me make sure, before I put it on, make sure where it goes. It says vent and seal. So I need it not to be on vent. I need to make sure it's on seal. So it's on. Make sure it's on seal. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to hit pressure cook I'm gonna set it for 2.5 or 2:15. I'm gonna do 2.5, 2:15. Yeah, 2.5, 2.5. I usually do 2:15 or 2.5 between that. So let's do 2:20. 2. Yeah, let's see, 2:15. Let's do 2:15 because I know it's done at 2. So that give me it's 4 o'clock. It'll be done at 6. So we're gonna put it on. It's on normal, high pressure, and that's it. It says on, everything ready, set, and it's gone. I'm gonna set this right here, and I'm done with that. Set it and let it go. Now it'll cut off by itself and everything else, and then it'll go to warm once it finished. But once it cut off, once it done finished, I'll take the vent and I'll vent it. I just turn this thing in the back to vent, and it end up venting. And it released all the pressure that had built up. So that's it with that. Do nothing else to that. And the potatoes didn't go in there because I ran out of room because I had more meat in there. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to roast the potatoes. And instead of me doing, now since I'm roasting the potatoes and I'm putting it in the oven, I'm not going to make any rice. I'm going to use the potatoes as the starch. And that'll be done with that. We got veggies in there and we got starch. Got a starch, veggie, and a meat. Okay, so let me wash these off. And I didn't want the potatoes to go bad, so I need to cook them up. Scrub these off real good. I have a loofah. One of my loofah runners I use to scrub my veggies real good. And this was loofah that I grew for my garden too. Scrub all these clean. We're trying to form some eyes I see on here. Alright. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and cut these up. Need some aluminum foil. Make a pocket. Now that's going to be it. I'm going to need this whole roll. Here I am. Take it out and just turn around this side. So, put this to the side. I'm going to use this whole roll. I need to get some more. Get me one of my roasting pans. A baking sheet. One of these sheets. So I can put it on there. Now you know what takes good on it? If you do the lifted onion soup mix, sprinkle that on there for the seasoning. But I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to put some complete seasoning on there. Throw some butter in there. Mr. Nesbitt, can you turn it down? I'm doing a video. So I'm going to do that. I'm doing a video. Mr. Nesbitt, I'm live. So can you turn that down? Everybody excuse me. I got to tell my father-in-law to turn the TV down or something. Okay. So, thank you. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and cut these potatoes. And we're going to kind of roast it in the oven. I'm not going to do a big cut with these. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave them long like this. Put them in there. Because I thought that would be better to do it that way. And, okay. Almost like big steak size potatoes. Slits. So we're going to put those in here. I think that would be great to have them like that. Yeah, that's a good size. So I might not need that many. Thought I would need all of them. Look like I'm getting kind of full. Have enough so I can have for the next go around. Okay, so this like that, I'm going to fold it over and make a pocket. So all this is ready right here. So what I'm going to do now is just throw some seasoning and some butter on it. Complete seasoning. Because this smoked turkey will give it all the flavor it needs once you put it on top. Put a little bit of butter on top of this. Add a little water to the bottom. And that's it. And add a little bit of water to the bottom so it won't dry out so fast. And I'm going to fold it over. Turn it. Pocket. Make a pocket. Some people put oil in there. I could have did some oil in the bottom too. But it'll be alright. I'm going to put a little slit in the top. And I'm going to put this in the oven in about an hour. I'm not going to do it right now because it's going to be done too fast. I want it to come out around about the same time. That go in the compost. So this is my compost bin bucket. And that's it. That's it. I'm finished with all that. With that tonight. Dinner will be ready in a couple hours. And I'm going to have time to sit for a minute because I've been running today. Okay. Now set these 2 potatoes to the side. Use them for another go around. Got a couple of dishes I'm going to wash up. So I want to know what everybody's been doing, what y'all been up to. What everybody been up to. Let me see if I got any comments or anything. Everybody been gardening? Anybody started plants? Started plants? Anybody already put them out? Put their seedlings out or put some in the ground? You know, this is the time right now. I used to start mine, put mine out. Now I start to love seedlings. Put my plants out, my seedlings out after Easter. So this is time to put them out. But remember I tell you, everything in my stuff is going in a pot so it can be transported. So this year everything will be grown in containers. Everything is in containers this year. Everything will be in containers this year. Nothing in high-rise bed. I'm giving those away. The ones I made a couple years ago, I have a YouTube video that I made the high-rise bed. So you'll be able to see that if you want to go back in the video to watch it. But I have made high-rise beds for my garden some years ago, right here. So it had been about 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was in my 2nd year here I made the high-rise bed. So that was something. We can throw this up here to dry these rags out. They're clean. Always rinse my rags out when I wash stuff. Like wash them. Always. So they won't be all smelly. I don't like no smelly rags and smelly stuff. I like to clean up everything behind myself. With everything. Alright. All that cleaned up right there. Got quite a few rags I've been using. Right. That's good. All right. So, just want to see. So I'll finish all of that, and now I'm about to get me a break and sit down, have me a little late lunch, and get ready for my next task. I left my plants, have been sitting out. I don't put them back in the garage no more. So I'm about to do a plant giveaway um, this weekend for my neighbors. And then um, after that, I'll do a sale. But I don't know if I'm going to have a sale because I usually do the starts for my gardening friends as well. And then I'll put some out for the neighbors giveaway if they want some. But I am going to try to sell some things, sell some of those, because I think it'd be great to get a jump start on doing that, because I do a lot of starts. I do a lot of starts. So that is my dinner prepared. I'm going to bag this up in a bag. So I can dump that out in the compost outside or in the freezer if I don't get out there today. I need to be redoing my tomato pots because I want to put the tomatoes in the beds before this weekend. So everything else is ready. All right, so this right here. Got these are my herb teas I made this morning. I see. I just made more tea. Put hot water in them. I got the leaves. You know, you can redo them over and over again until they get real faint, and then add some more herbs to it. So I got some herb blends. One is for, I think mostly for fever reducer and chills, and the other one is for cold and flu or something like that, and also for well, no, the other one is for blood pressure, inflammation, stuff like that. And then I made a tea blend for myself this morning. This is one of my pick me up teas right here. I made a blend. Here you go, right here. And I had some tea this morning. So it's based on what herbs you put in order for you to get the results come out of it. But yeah, all right, everybody. Well, this is Tish just doing what you do. Cooking with colors. Just a simple chat showing you what I'm cooking today. I will post a picture of it on our community to let you know how it look. And I might do a short, what's it called? A short on when they get done. So it's warming up. It says on. That shouldn't be on there. It's on high pressure. Is it setting? Pressure cooking. Say on. Oh, it must be warming up. Yeah, that's what it's doing. It's warming up. And then it ended up hitting my number that I have. I think I already got. Yep, I got it set for that. So it's warming up to get the pressure up so it can start cooking. All right. So everybody have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless and be blessed. Bye now.